go.
Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. My name is Omar Ata, and I developed a couple of apps for Islamic centers and masajids in general. The apps are native iPhone and Android apps. I'll be showing you the apps, I'll be showing you the unique features of each app and what makes the app stand out from other masajid apps. And I'll be showing how to configure the apps from the admin panel. So this is the first page of the app, and as I mentioned, these are native apps, not HTML5 or a website in an app. So the first unique thing that you can see is that the app just show you at a glance is how much time is left for the next event, which could be an adhan or iqama, and that mostly what most of us open the app to know that. We mostly open the apps to know how much time is left for the adhan or how much time is left for iqama, and then we start doing the calculations in our heads, like, okay, so the time now is so and so and adhan is at that time, and we start subtracting time. But this one shows you that there are 26 minutes left for Aisha adhan, and you can see this is the times for the entire day, and you can hit more and see the times for any specific day in the year. It'll show you these. This is on the first page. This is the quick announcements area. This is all configurable from the website, which I'll show in a minute. And if the announcement is larger than this area, it'll be scrollable, of course. The second thing, the app has a qibla, which a lot of apps have that. The third section is the events section. The events section is divided into three sections: upcoming events, weekly events, and old events. So upcoming events shows the event that we can probably describe them as a one-time event. So they are the events that happen once and that's it. Weekly events are events that happens every week. So you can pick any day of the week and see what events happen on that specific day of the week. So this app, the one I'm currently showing, this is from Mass Masjid. They are using this app right now. They have been using it for a short period of time, so they don't have a lot of events provisioned into the app itself. So you can see, for instance, they have an event every Saturday at 6 p.m. And excuse me, I use military time, but if you were using AM PM, it'll show in the correct format. And you can click on the event, and it'll show you a description of the event. If there's any links inside the event, you can open them. And you can choose to add the event to the calendar, and it'll add it, and you can choose to repeat it weekly. You can even choose to alert you before the event with like 15 minutes, an hour. You can pick the alert time, and you can add it to your calendar. And the same thing for the one-time events. You can add them to your calendar, and it'll remind you about these events. Now, the difference between this and other apps, there are other masajid where they actually send you a push notification every time they have a new event. But that gets annoying after a little bit because you don't really care about all the events that they have. You're only going to a handful of them. So this one does not send you notifications every time somebody from the masjid adds a new event. But you can, it's just like a bulletin board. You can go and check it, and if you like anything, you can add it to your calendar, and then it'll notify you about these events. Now, the fourth section of the app is the not so common stuff. So it's categorized under more. In this section, you can see there's a map. This is fully interactive map. And it shows the masjid location. You can get driving directions to the masjid as well. There's the contact section. All of these things are configured through the admin panel. There's the donation section as well. Now again, this is something that stands out from other applications, that most of the applications, when you hit the donation, it just takes you to their website, and you need to figure out everything from there. Here you decide how much you want to donate. If you don't like the slider, you can just write the number. You can select what type of, like, what are you donating for, family assistance, for instance, and you just hit donate. Then it'll take you to their website, but all the information will be filled. The amount will be filled, the type of donation will be filled, who are you donating to will be filled. And when you are done, you go back to the app. So you can see here, it says I'm donating $50 to family assistance. So I don't have to fill that information in the website. And that list of donation types, this is configurable through the website, and it instantly reflects to the app. So if anybody from the masjid added a new donation, let's say there's a Muslim Blind Association or something, they came and they're collecting donations, you can just add them to the list, and it'll just appear on all people's phone that are using the donation. And there's an option to remind me to donate on Fridays. Instead of the people of the masjid asking people every Friday to remember to donate to the masjid, the app will remind them to donate approximately around 3 o'clock after the prayer is done, and that's automated. So it's set at 3 p.m. and this is configurable as well. So you can configure it to donate. Usually by 3 p.m. the prayer is done. So so this is the donation section. Now the notification section is where I spend a lot of time thinking and developing that thing. Most of the applications, they remind you at the adhan time. That you can either set a reminder at adhan time, or that's it, you can set another reminder. But sometimes, so what I thought about is, people sometimes want, especially if you are coming to pray in the masjid, you care more about the iqama time than the adhan time. So you can set a reminder at iqama time, or you can set a reminder at few minutes before iqama time. So if it takes you, let's say, 10 minutes to come from your home to the masjid, you can set, let's say, the Fajr adhan to remind you 10 minutes before iqama. So 10 minutes before iqama, your phone will buzz. You'll know that, oh, I need to leave home now to get to the masjid at the prayer. So that's a unique aspect of this application. I haven't seen anybody else who's done it that way. And you can set a different reminder for every salah. So for instance, I might say at Dhuhr time, I'll be at my office and I wouldn't be able to make it to this prayer. So I just pick to have no notification. And the notification sound itself, it's configurable. So you can either have it as adhan, or you can have it as your default system notification. So let's say if you are in a public place and it's, let's say, Asr adhan time, it'll just beep as if you got a new message or anything else. So this is the notification section. And lastly, there's the social media section. All what this does is you can put all the social media links for the masjid, and if you click on any of them, it'll take you to their page. So these things are not inside the app, it just takes you to the browser, or if you have the Facebook app, it'll take you to the Facebook app, to the masjid page. So that's it for the application itself. Now to show you the admin panel, so I have a company called Atabytes, and to go to the admin panel, you just go to atabytes.com and then customer login. Now I'll just, this is my demo account. So in the provisioning panel where you can manage everything, you can change the quick announcement there and change it, save it, and it'll instantly reflect in this area. And this area is interactive area, so if you add any links or phone numbers in the quick announcement, they'll have an underline in the app and you can click on them. So for instance, you can see that Mass, they have the Jum'ah khutbah at 1:30, and if you can notice, there's a line underneath it So you can just click on it and it'll ask you, do you want to create a calendar event for this or not? If it was a phone number, it'll ask you, do you want to call this phone number? If it is an email or a website, it'll